this whole thing just started a few months back during the Revolutionary Faith series that Pastor Kim did. And I think what happened is that our eyes were just opened to the plight of so many people around the world, and orphans in particular. And as our eyes were opened, our hearts were completely broken.
Every Sunday I was coming to church and was wrecked by it. I would cry through the service. My husband even a couple times looked at me like, "Are you going to be okay?" And Aumony and I would end up in the comments just feeling the need to do something more, but also feeling that we're really busy and that both of us have 4 children and husbands, and we've got lots of little children right now, and what could we do? And that the need was huge and overwhelming, and if we just did something for one person, does it really make a difference? But still feeling like God was working in us.
At that point, we had no idea what. We just felt like we have to do something. And then one week we heard about New Generation Ministries and what they're doing with the Good Shepherd Orphanage in Haiti. And we felt like we were so inspired by their story.
So we went to Linden City Park and brought a notebook and brainstormed the ideas and came up with a walk for families and where we could do it to and what our goal was, and just slowly over about 7 weeks jump through each hoop that would make it try to happen.
We had this goal of $4,000 that we wanted to raise for the well, and at that point we only had about $1,500, and we thought, well, we'll just see what happens.
The day of the walk, we're feeling a little bit nervous because we didn't have a lot of people signed up in advance. We had a few, and we knew we'd have some families with kids, but we didn't have a lot of people signed up. And what we knew we had made for the well was around $1,500, and we had put a goal out for about $4,000.
On the day of the walk, about 120 people showed up, and in the end, we ended up with a total of just over $9,000.
At this time, we have $9,300 or $9,003 because we've had money come in over the last couple weeks afterwards. And so we have been blown away.
$4,000 was the initial amount that we were told we needed for the well, and so that was our goal all along. And by raising $9,000, what's so great about that is that they can drill the well deeper and have more pure water. They'll have more pressure, so they can pump it to the medical clinic and the church as well as the orphanage.
All God needs is people who hear Him and choose to do what He asks. It's not because we did this fantastic, amazing thing and got all this advertising and went door to door and tried to get tons of people involved. It's because God laid it on our heart and we were obedient and went forward with it, and He blessed it hugely more than we ever expected.
Neither Naomi or I had $4,000 to give. We weren't sure we had much of anything to give, but we felt like God was asking us to do something with what we had, whether it's our time or our energy or our talents or whatever. And in the end, with a lot of people giving a little bit, we were able to accomplish something that was beyond what we even imagined.